This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga, dudes and dudettes. This is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and Happy New Year. It is 2019, and what a great year 2018 has been, especially for us collectors. We have got some really cool things this past year that were a ton of fun. So I want to take a look back at the 10 favorite toys that I enjoyed throughout the year. But first things first, I want to start off with a runner-up. So just narrowly missing out on the top 10, I'm giving it to the Revoltech Batman. Now Revoltech is a really cool line that has been knocking it out of the park with the Marvel line. I am so stoked that it's starting to do DC figures, especially kicking things off with my boy Batman. But this figure suffers from what all Revoltech figures suffer from, is that it's kind of a pain in the butt to take out of the box and put together. Especially that cape. That has got to be the gnarliest cape in action figure history. It's so insane, but this figure is so freaking cool. If it had a better cape, he would definitely be in the top 10. But even still, I love my Revoltech Batman.
Number 10.
Coming in at the number 10 spot, I'm giving it to the Marvel Legends Cable. Now this is a figure that I absolutely adore, and this is definitely one of my favorite Legends of the entire year. This is a piece that we desperately needed an updated version of in his classic look, and I think Hasbro absolutely killed it. Having those big shoulder pads, those pouches, great sculpt and paint apps, and really big guns, that's something that you really want from a Cable figure. I think this piece totally kicks ass. That's why he gets the number 10 spot.
Number 9.
Taking the number 9 spot, I'm giving it to the Easter Chocolate Bunny Bucky O'Hare figure from Boss Fight Studios. Now, I absolutely love what Boss Fight has been doing with the Bucky O'Hare license, and this piece is just hilarious and a ton of fun. Never would I have thought of taking the Bucky O'Hare figure and making him a chocolate bunny. This is just one really cool and fun toy to have in your collection, and that's exactly why this figure is on my list, because it's a ton of fun. That's why this Bucky O'Hare figure gets the number 9 spot. Number 8. Coming in at number 8, I'm giving it to the WWE Elite Series 61 AJ Styles. Now, I freaking love this piece because I am a giant wrestling fan and a huge AJ Styles fan, and this is my personal favorite attire of AJ Styles, and I think Mattel did a great job with capturing the look. That red, white, blue, and black motif just works perfectly for this figure. That elite articulation, and this is the first time that they're using that Real Effects face printing technique for an AJ Styles figure, and I think it came out great. This is one really cool wrestling figure, that's why he gets the number 8 spot.
Number 7.
Coming in at number 7, I'm giving it to the Storm Collectibles Iron Mike Tyson. Now, I have been a Mike Tyson fan since I was a little kid. He is definitely one of the boxing greats, and absolute royalty to the squared circle. This figure is just perfect, capturing the likeness of Mike Tyson, that awesome body sculpt and articulation, really clean paint apps, those really nice soft goods shorts, and all those championship belts just make for one kick-ass Mike Tyson figure. He's so incredibly dope, that's why he gets the number 7 spot.
Number 6.
Taking number 6, I'm giving it to the Revoltech Captain America. Now, I've already talked about how much I love what Revoltech is doing, and Captain America is actually one of my all-time favorite comic books in history. Revoltech did a great job with this action figure. This is one of my favorite Cap pieces in my entire collection, and I can't help but think when looking at this figure, it was heavily inspired by the Marvel vs. Capcom games. His bulkiness, the really cool sculpt and clean paint apps, all those awesome accessories and interchangeable parts, and that really wicked Revoltech articulation just make for one kick-ass Cap figure. I freaking love this piece. That's why he gets the number 6 spot.
Number 5.
Coming in at number 5, I'm giving it to the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Sauron. Now, I had no idea how much I would love this piece. He has got to be one of the coolest Marvel Legends figures ever produced. He is so nicely detailed with the sculpt, paint, just an awesome presence with those wings. He's a really cool figure. I remember loving Sauron as a kid with that vintage Toy Biz toy, and now having this modern Marvel Legend is just pure joy. He is one kick-ass dino action figure, and I think he would be perfect for any of your collections. That's why Sauron gets the number 5 spot.
Number 4.
Coming in at number 4, I'm giving it to Battle Tribes and the Warlords of War figures from Spy Monkey Creations and Manor Monster Studios. Now, I have come to adore these minifigures. They have a ton of cool things going on, from these beautiful, awesome sculpts, beautiful, gorgeous paint apps, interchangeable parts utilizing that Glio system, and just a vast world of really cool toys. Utilizing that Glio system, you can interchange parts, mixing and matching, and pretty much creating your own action figures. That's a ton of fun. There are so many varieties that it's almost endless at what you could do and build. These guys have really become some of my favorite toys of all time, and it's not until you really get them in hand can you fully appreciate their value. That's why Battle Tribes and the Warlords of War come in at number 4.
Number 3.
At number 3, I'm giving it to the manga realization Deadpool from Bandai. Now, I have been kind of nitpicky with this line because even though I really like the aesthetics of all these figures, I've been kind of picky and choosy for which I get. But I am a giant Deadpool fan, and as soon as I saw this piece, I knew it belonged in my collection, and it did not disappoint. He is just perfect. His aesthetics of the Deadpool design mix perfectly with the samurai look. I love the attention to detailed sculpting and paint apps, these really cool throwback flintlock pistols, awesome katanas, really cool articulation, and just one sweet manga figure of Deadpool. I love everything about this piece, and it has really opened me up more to this line. That's why the manga realization Deadpool comes in at number 3.
Number 2.
Taking the number 2 spot, I'm giving it to the Revoltech Carnage. Now, this has got to be one of the coolest, most fun action figures that I've ever had, no matter what line or what character. Revoltech has done something remarkable here, giving us one of my favorite characters, that being Carnage, giving him really insane articulation. Sculpting and paint apps are just perfectly on point, and the amount of accessories and attachments you can give to this guy are just insane. I have never dreamt that we could possibly have a Carnage figure of this magnitude. He's one of those toys that I think every collector should have in their collections. This guy is definitely one of the best figures I have ever owned, That's why he gets the number 2 spot.
Number 1.
And at number 1, I'm giving it to the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures from NECA. Now, I absolutely love these things. These are complete works of art. These are the Ninja Turtle figures that I think all of us collectors have been waiting for many, many years. They are so masterfully done. NECA has given us something truly special in these action figures, taking one of my all-time favorite movies and giving us spot-on interpretations of them in action figure form is just filling me with all kinds of happiness. These are some of my favorite, if not my favorite, TMNT toys that I have ever owned. I am so proud and stoked to have these as a part of my collection, and I am so stoked to name them my number 1 action figures of 2018. So there it is, guys, my top 10 toys of 2018. Now, overall, this has been an incredible year for all of us collectors, no matter which line you collect. From classic greats to modern awesomeness, everything about this year has been a ton of fun. And that's primarily why I chose all these toys, because for me, they have been pure joy and pure fun, and I am stoked to have every last one of these pieces on my shelves. So I cannot wait to see what 2019 brings for all of us collectors. So stay nerdy, my friends, and Happy New Year!